It's Aussie Sava here. Today we're going to be checking out this dynamic scenery add-on, which is actually on sale. So this is a Kennedy Space Center add-on with rockets that actually take off and you can interact with where they spawn and depart from. It's compatible for both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. You get the space shuttle, you get the Boeing SLS rocket, and you get the Apollo rocket. So let's go ahead and check this out. As you can already see, we're at the Kennedy Space Center, the VAB, the Vehicle Assembly Building. And we notice we have our SLS rocket that's already moving. And let's get a closer look. So you've got the mobile launch pad, which is got the caterpillar wheels here. And you've got people escorting it that are animated. That is so cool. This looks really cool, doesn't it? Just using the drone cam, it's actually like flying a drone in real life. Look at all this detail. You got the sounds. Wow. Let's go up for a closer look at the rocket. Ready for inspection. The SLS rocket is really tall. We're going to have actual crew launch on this rocket to go to the moon. So there's the module that will have the crew in there. Wow. So this rocket will launch crew to the Gateway space station that will be in a polar orbit on the moon. Now the good thing about this is we get this little space shuttle on our toolbar, which we can then choose which rockets we want to spawn. So we can choose the space shuttle. We want it in high bay 3, which is right there. Here's the space shuttle. It looks so much smaller than the SLS rocket. So let's have a look at this. Oh, look at it. The sounds are amazing. The closer we get, the louder it goes. Wow. I do like this. We don't have a name for the space shuttle. Usually you'll have Discovery, Atlantis, Challenger, Columbia. This one hasn't been named. Here we got the Apollo Saturn V rocket. Now this is a huge one. This is what took humans to the moon in the first place. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to move over to the launch pad that it's supposed to be making its way on, and I'll spawn it over there and we'll have a look at it lifting off. We're at Launch Complex 39B. We've even got the lights shining on the launch pad. How wicked is that? Let's go lower down to see if we got a nice cinematic view. Right, so we're going to open up our toolbar. We're going to choose spawn area 39B. 39 pad B space shuttle, and it spawns here on the mobile launch pad. The legs deploy after the little caterpillar vehicle moves it here, and then it just plonks it on here. The legs deploy. We have a little start reset launch button, so in 20 seconds time the rocket's going to launch. So let's have a look at that. We can even add high definition smoke, the exhaust plume, or the exhaust trail that follows the rocket up like you'd see in real life. So we'll try them individually to see what that looks like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, would you look at that? Look at that. Oh, it does the gravity roll program just like it would in real life. And then it's crazy that the audio just stops. You should be able to hear it by now. Maybe they can work on an update with that. And it keeps going. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to reset it and add all the smokes in there. So reset, start the launch. We want to have the exhaust plume. Let's see what's different in here. Look at that smoke. Look at that. That's not even the high def smoke. That looks amazing. Wow. Shall I follow it up? That's the plume that I'm talking about. It's added those little tiny trail, then it stops. All right. That makes it more realistic. Let's show the exhaust trail this time. We'll start that. Wow. And there's the trail. Wow. That's more realistic. That's what you would see in a real space shuttle launch. And the trail stops around there when it hits a certain point of the atmosphere. Okay, I would like that to go a bit higher. We've got all three of them in here. Let's see how this works. High definition smoke. It looks a bit too poppy outy. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? I think this HD smoke is a bit too unrealistic, so I prefer it without it, to be honest. Now let's try the SLS rocket. It's the same. It's got a different tower. Oh look, even those little catwalks move out the way. They call them catwalks, where the astronauts use them to walk to enter the rocket. Wow. Oh, listen to that sound. That actually sounds like a real launch, but it just cuts out too early. Now let's have a look at the Apollo. Oh, dawn's just happened all of a sudden. Oh, that's fascinating. Also has the roll program. That is crazy. Oh, the plume is actually following this one higher, the trail. There we go. That looks actually amazing. I can't catch up to this rocket. Look at that. If you're in a plane and you're watching this, that's really how it looks like. I want to change to nighttime. There we are. There you go. You see everything lit up here. Let's see if we'll catch the rocket glow. We have liftoff. Oh, that is literally how bright it looks in real life. You see this crazy bright spot. It's like a little mini sunrise. I've seen the Falcon 9 take off at night a couple times. I've even seen it land on the drone ship from an aircraft, which is crazy. I've got a video of that if you want to see it. Look at that glow. Oh, you can see it really starting to accelerate now. And I'm climbing with the drone cam. Wow. Now that is so damn cool. It's still going. That is so cool. One thing I've just realized, when you pan near the SpaceX building on the launch pad, you can hear the sounds of the factory. You could hear them get to work inside there, which is crazy. I actually don't know what this building is. So here you've got, closer to the vehicle assembly building, you've got even more audio of the mobile launch vehicles. They've just left them on running. What other things can we notice? When we randomly spawn a space shuttle, we click Space Shuttle, it will randomly spawn it in different places. That's so cool. You notice the Boeing building has a little groove for the tail fin for the Space Shuttle to go inside if they want to do some maintenance. And there's another hangar for it to go into. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes and the crawler has moved the Space Shuttle from about here to here. One thing I noticed is being also ushered by these vehicles, and one of them seems to have got a bit too close and rammed it right into the back of it, which is pretty hilarious. So sure, there's a bit of bugs that they still need to sort out, but when I speed up the sim rate, it doesn't speed up with it, so you're just gonna have to wait and watch the whole way for it to go all this way down here. And it picks the sunset to do that, which is super cool. One thing I also noticed, there's these you've got this 39A observatory. People pay like over $110 it was to go and sit up here for the launch, and they've got the sound of the buses here if you get close enough. Yeah, you can hear the sound of the bus. Crazy thing about this, people pay money to go up here and watch the launch, but they don't get a refund if it gets scrubbed and cancelled. So it's one of the risks you take to be here. So this is a full nighttime launch, and we're going to see how it looks like from here. Oh, look at all the spotlights. Wow. That looks so crazy. That bright glow. I wish the sound would follow it the whole way through. Oh, we are catching up to the rocket. This is the max drone camera speed and it's accelerating even further away. Wow. And there you go. It's carrying on going. Space Shuttle is supersonic. It's getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And still going. So this is the Artemis SLS rocket. This is what it looks like at night time. We have liftoff. It's so rapid. It just looks amazing. The attention to detail, the attention to the scale of this. Now I've seen the crawler and the launch pad in real life, and these are huge. Wow. And that's it for this video. If you like, please like and subscribe. Got more videos to come. Leave in the comments below what videos you would like to see next. See ya.